Actually, do I still have my thing? It might be faster to do that.
Aloy, it's Kotalo. I've heard the ballista in the arena is still in need of repairs. I believe a couple of soldiers spoke to you about needing machine parts. Perhaps you could see the mission through? Machine fights provide good training for our soldiers. And for you too, if you're interested. I'm sure it would be a spectacle. And there are considerable rewards to mark your victories.
Thanks for the reminder. I'll try to get them those parts when I can.
Don't make me do that, Kotalo. Oh man. I guess maybe I will do that. But like I said, I'll probably do that on my own just because I just don't like recording that kind of stuff. You know, it's really time consuming and it's just not that fun. Or you know, I don't really have much to say during those things, so whatever. You know, one of the nice things about having a flying machine now is we get to really appreciate the world. You know, we get to see the world from a different angle. We get to appreciate the artistry. I don't know what to call it.
Where that
But,
Tanakh wrestled with a stormbird. Poor thing.
yeah, this is nice. We get to really see the like just how big this world is and how nice it looks. Alright, let's go to land.
This is where Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm. I'm not sure what he's planning. I should let him know I'm around.
I don't know how to land. There we go.
Back to the ground. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly.
Oh wait, he already built it?
Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
After you.
Nice.
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
So Scorcher is weak against shock and freeze. Let's go ahead and do that. And then where's my rocks? Oh, you son of a... Oh, fucking hell. See, I try to set a trap. It gets set right in front of his path, and then... he just stops like right in front of it. See, this is why I don't use traps, because it just never works for me. Oh, of course. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna get him to chase us. And he didn't trip it. Nice.
No one is climbing that mountain. Not even
Come here.
me. Just to knock her right.
Really? I don't have any healing items. Oh crap, this is bad.
Here's some ammo.
I kind of forgot. Alright, so the shock thing didn't work because, you know, I suck.
That will hurt it. I will not fall to you. And again.
Damn, Katalo gets,
You fight like a monster.
I don't know. Jeez. There we go. Wasn't terrible. Once I fought it normally. That a heart?
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
Alright, that was cool. I mean, he doesn't want the arm. He doesn't want the arm. I didn't look at what rewards I got. Darn it. Oh well. But, yeah. No, I can understand that. We're not gonna do that. Next one is probably... You know, it's probably easier to do this one because we can just fast travel over here. Yeah.
Alva said one of the diviners here might know where the Leviathan research facility is. Better let her know I'm here.
Actually, before I do that, I should probably stock up on stuff before I forget. Alright, I think we're ready to move on.
Hey, Alva. I'm in landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy, I'm here. I had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes, he's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
Why do you keep stopping?
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the Overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead. Oh, we need to find a way in.
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
Yeah, these ruins look pretty crumbled to me.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is.
Either
Whoa,
earthquake
that thing is
or...
huge.
Nope, yep.
We'll have
That's
to
what I
check it out
thought.
if we wanna find
Big
out
ass
anyway.
snake.
Okay. I'm with you.
It's weak against plasma. And fire. Although that's not that great. Okay. And freeze. Oh, jeez. This is bad. Stop moving.
That should hurt them! Are you injured? Do you need ammunition?
Ah. Thank you. Like that. There we go. Although, am I even... Oh, stunned. Probably should have tried shooting the shock things. And I'm also gonna equip my fire arrows, if I can find them. I don't know where they are. Oh, don't you move. Jeez.
It's burning! And you use this? That's gotta hurt!
I'm surprised that hit.
Down it goes.
We should get going. Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
We should be able to look around for that data now.
All right.
Still
Over
getting that signal.
here. One up here. Not what we need, but still.
I might be able to kick that vent open.
What? What vent? Oh, that vent? Okay. Oh, there's something here too.
A lot of sand. Not a lot of data.
I think this is the tall neck, possibly? No. That's actually all the way over there. This is definitely not a tall neck.
Through here.
After you.
Time for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing.
Really?
No,
I don't know.
don't think I can manage that. Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
It's less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors.
I always thought the water around here was on the colder side, but you know, it's probably warmer than something like, you know, the Arctic Ocean.
You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
I mean,
Oh, I'll say here. That looks a little iffy to me.
There. A console.
alright.
Must have been what Neric found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan.
I was gonna say, maybe Alva likes the thrill of not being 100% safe. I guess. See what this is.
Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. But there's some kind of log.
Delete the database. But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor, Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding, which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There. Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on.
Oh, I thought that was a bigger drop than that.
So what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Gwen seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process. Though,
Entrance
now
is
I wonder
blocked.
how much of it
Gonna
is
have to find
actually
another way
true.
in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
You actually jumped pretty high there. I'm surprised. Didn't I already grab that? I think I did.
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead. Up we go.
Oh, come on, Aloy. Alright, you know what? Maybe I should scan this thing. There we go. Then... Oh, wait, there's a thing here. No, don't jump that way.
You doing okay, Alva?
Yes. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
How are we going to get across?
Oh, that beam looks promising.
You mean this beam? Oh. Alright, good thing I looked at it. I was about to try to jump over there. Got that, and then we have a ladder here. Can I just shoot this?
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
Don't worry about it.
Glenn talks. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower.
Or we could kill them.
We have to fight!
Look, he doesn't even know. See? Oh, no.
There.
The machines!
No more Glinthawks.
I've heard our soldiers say the Glinthawks are the worst.
They're... No, I wouldn't say that. I think they're pretty easy to defeat, just because they're
Up
weak
this way.
to certain things. And once you hit them with that weak thing, they just go down immediately. But they can be annoying if you're fighting other enemies besides just Glinthawks.
Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
You can do it, Alva, okay? Just don't look down.
Right! Of course! Super easy.
There's the tower. Should be able to cross over.
Aloy!
I'm okay.
Alright, the thing started
Gotta clear some
moving,
of that
so
debris first.
I'd rather not stand on it for too long.
Okay.
Oh,
Should be able to
gee.
make it to the other side.
That would have killed me. That should have killed me. But luckily, doesn't matter.
Made it. Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right. Yeah. Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva, you can do it. It's okay.
Please don't break.
Come on. Just jump. Leap of faith.
Alva!
I'm okay. Wow. That would have been a long way to fall.
Better make sure Alva makes it across before I take a look at... You sure you're okay? Oh, door's locked.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think it
fine.
needs a passcode.
Let's keep going.
Let's look around.
Okay. Let's take a look at these things. Useless, from Brad Hale to IT security. What good is a passcode reminder if it doesn't tell me what the passcode is? The next time I'm trying to set up the conference room for a board meeting and I get locked out because I can't remember the stupid passcode, fingers will be pointed at you. You want an unhelpful, useless passcode reminder? Fine. At Bay founding date. Month and year. There, happy now, you IT security morons? At Bay founding date. The month and the year.
This says
Okay,
the
that's
code
not
is the
too
month
bad.
and year the company was founded.
Mr. Hale, IT security would like to emphasize again that entering your private passcode in the passcode reminder field does not meet digital security standards. As such, your passcode has been reset. Again, please choose an appropriate reminder in the future.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
Well, thank you for that information. That's very useful. So October is the 10th month and
So the company was founded in
2023.
October.
Which is the 10th month
Got it.
of the year.
Door should be unlocked now.
Yeah, I already got it.
Maybe the data on Leviathan is in here.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft. Let's see where this leads.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay.
Uh-oh. It's fine.
Hey, Alva?
Fully meant to do that.
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
It was probably for the best that Alva didn't come up here, because that would be very scary. For an inexperienced climber like myself.
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
Yeah, it's just a long way up. Whoa. Can't hook onto that.
Oh, come on. Also, Alva doesn't have a grapple hook. Jeez, those jumps are so scary. Where do I go from here? Okay, I'm not sure. I see this stuff here, but that's like too high for me to reach. Oh. There we go. Oh god, can I... Oh my god, dude, that was weird. Trying to like... Can I make this jump? There. She wasn't reaching her hand out, so I was like, not sure if
Now, how to get
I
up
was in the right
higher.
spot. Another thing up there.
How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
Okay.
Whew. Glad that's done with.
Yeah, it looks like we're really high up. That is east? Wait. Yeah, it is east. Okay, so that's like the mainland. Or, you know. I don't know what to call it.
Okay, I'm back at the shafts. If I blow up that fire room, the elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva. Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I can reach the ladder now. Be right up, Aloy.
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
I don't know where I just went. Hopefully I can just climb up this way. Okay. Did not expect there to be a drop there. Ooh. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on with my movement. I'm like moving way too much.
All right, Alva's on the way. Let's see what's up here.
Go and save. Really no point, but
Another locked door.
fine.
Made it.
Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts, I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
This looks like some kind of prototype.
for water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow.
Oh,
Their early
no.
inventions had strange names.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about that one. I don't know what.
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting. What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary. That must be the Dragonfly 6. Ape used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh.
Okay.
Maybe my
There's-
focus can help here.
There are a bunch of numbers for these things, which makes me think it might be the solution. However, I don't know.
How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
You said Eileen was how old when she won this?
40.
So we have 40, we have
What was the name of this thing?
The H2 flow.
2
What was
maybe?
this called again?
The H2 flow.
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
Don't walk in front of me.
What was this called again?
The Dragonfly 6.
So 6, 25, 2, and 40? So if she said this one was supposed to be on the last pedestal,
Focus might find something I missed.
wait. One, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 2, 3, 5, 6. That's 6 numbers there. Okay. We start with 40. And then 2. And then either 25 or 6. I think it might be 6 and then 25 because she said the 25 was supposed to be on the last pedestal, so
That did it!
look at that.
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
How much of the city? Oh, look at that. That is a nice view. Yeah, look at that. Okay. I don't want to mess around with that too much.
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and the worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omoramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe. But not a monster, either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data... Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there. Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
I could also try flying down.